You have for takeaway. I could cry. Oof, this song. Nilimtumia hii wimbo by the way. Akaniacha on scene. Sijui kai ni play. Where do you think you're going? It's so late. What's wrong? I said I can't stay. Do I have to give a reason? It's just me. Hi guys, it is Light Art Club again with me, Samantha, and today we're going to talk about something that you probably have gone through, probably most of us have, and that is heartbreak. Yeah. Yani, what was I experience heartbreak? How does it feel to be God's favorite? I've actually experienced, I could say several, but several means like probably 3 heartbreaks before. And the normal ones, which we are all used to, is probably boy-girl relationship. But I've actually experienced a heartbreak through a friendship breakup. And I've had like a heartbreak based from me and a relationship I had with someone. And yeah. My friendship breakup was between me and a very close friend of mine. And I feel like we broke up because we were both going through different phases in life. And it was a point where our values were like, they were just, what's the word, clashing. And she would want this and I'd want something different. So we just ended up and like went our separate ways, instead of just being there and not liking what each of us is doing and judging each other. And for my breakup, which is my recent breakup with like an ex of mine, I don't even know the reason, but yeah, we just broke up. Things happen. Yeah. I can say I've never been in an actual relationship. So for me to talk about a breakup, it wasn't, how do I explain? Like I was caught by surprise. Like he literally just came to my place and broke up with me. That's why I can't really explain the reason behind the breakup. Okay, signs before like we broke up. Let's say for me and my friend, you could tell that we're not really close. It was a point where she wasn't even talking to me, communicating with me, and we could feel the differences that were coming between us and the lack of familiarity. Like you feel like you don't know this person, and so we just went our separate ways. But for this guy, I can't say there were really signs, but when I think about it, I feel like I was going through an episode of a lot of things, and I might have been distant the past few weeks or like few days before we broke up. I probably wasn't present in the relationship for the last few weeks because I was going through other things. And yeah, that could be the reason behind the breakup. I don't know. What I mean by I've never been in an actual relationship is because we all know that for you to say that you're someone's girlfriend, you're someone's boyfriend, you have to be asked, or at least we've made that a passage. And we all know that there has to be a question presented for you to answer it, and then you're inside a relationship. But the reason why I refer to this person as my ex, because we actually shared a connection and there's actual memories behind the relationship, because a relationship is basically what you have between you and the person. Like even your Nduthi guy, the person you see every day, that's a relationship. What relationship do you have? And that's why I think I would consider that. But I also mean that I was not really asked to be anyone's girlfriend, but we actually shared something, if you get what I mean. We're entangled. Yeah, we did a lot of things. You know, the way you experience first times with like people, I feel like I had a lot of a lot of first times with him, and it's normally hard to move past that if you know that this is the first person who you did this with, and like we had cute date spots. Like I would actually know that every time we go for lunch, we'd go to this certain place and we'd eat from there. Yeah, it also affects you like mentally. Even when you step into that, like the same exact place, you just keep remembering this same person. You even end up avoiding these places just to forget them. And yeah, we used to do a lot of cute stuff, a lot. Yeah, it was beautiful. It took me probably 8 or so months to like wake up and be like, okay, I'm actually okay with being alone, and I'll just focus all my energy on my business, on my work, on my art, and like what I do. Yeah, but the whole healing is like a whole other process. Like actually healing and talking about it without feeling like you want to choke or you want to cry, it's a whole other process. Yeah. I feel like something that works for me is trying new things. And trying new things is like I see people getting tattoos. For me, it's actually changing my hair, like my dyed hair right now. I feel like waking up and just feeling like you look different and this person can't recognize you anymore. I feel like once you start doing things that you love, for me, it's my business. I put all my energy and my emotions into my business. I don't really have time to sit down and feel lonely, even though those times like are actually there where I'm like, I really need someone. Like I need someone to call when I have good news, or like someone to just tell I've had a bad day. But then sometimes you don't really have that person, and it's actually okay not to have that person. I feel like if you're going through a heartbreak, allow yourself to feel it. Cry. I'm telling you, cry. And also have friends who are willing to listen to you, pick up your phone when you want to cry, and actually write the feelings down. Because I feel like if you allow yourself to feel it, if someone hurt you, probably try expressing that to them, because that's now closure, and closure is what you want to get. But if you don't get it, just allow yourself to feel the emotion until you don't feel it anymore. Yeah. You learn different things from different people, and like I'm sure different relationships teach you different things, and they actually come to your life to actually teach you different things. Personally, from the relationship that I am referring to, I feel like it's made me who I am right now. Exactly the way I'm able to sit here and express myself and talk about the whole story. I feel like one of the regrets I have probably for that relationship is not being able to express myself. And that's because I have never really. I remember reading, when I was going through the heartbreak, I remember reading a quote that says, you cannot express a love you have never experienced. And so, since this was my first, I feel like this was the first time I was actually in love, I didn't know how to say the words. Like I didn't know how to explain it, because I didn't know exactly what it is I was feeling at that time. And so I just tell people to express themselves, because that's what that taught me. The whole regret of not being able to tell this someone that you actually feel a lot for them, and then you're left with those feelings. Now they're just yours. You can't do anything with them. You have feelings for someone and the person doesn't even exist anymore. So just express yourself, because I feel like that's what I took from that. Always be open, express yourself. When you want to say this, just say it at that exact moment. And yeah, I'd love to hear some of your breakup stories. Are you over them? Are you not over them? It's actually it's good to accept, like embrace the fact that you might not be over this person or whatever you had. Yeah, because loving is a good thing. I feel like people shouldn't be ashamed of feeling a lot for someone, even if the person doesn't reciprocate. Yeah. So please kindly share your stories in the DMs, and we love to hear all the stories that you have. If you're going through a heartbreak, just know that things get better, and you're probably opening your heart to a greater love. And yeah,